Second.
Any other discussion?
Yes, the church on 4th Street, did they get a letter?
It came back.
It came back, so, I mean, there's,
Oh, we know now who we need to talk to.
okay, so that we're gonna move forward.
Yeah, well, they're getting a call tomorrow because they have some other outstanding bills with us, so,
Okay.
It came back just today, wasn't it? No, yesterday. It came back, a certified letter.
there's a whole issue with that church because we did utility repairs at their behest and they don't pay for $4,000 worth of work, so that's either gonna be a property lien or something.
Okay,
Which-
as far as the line back there and all that.
Well, I'm gonna talk to them because I need to call this, the name of it was McDonald, that's what I need to ask for, when I call them tomorrow. That's on the to-do list, just, I don't know what happened with that.
This is Our Lady of the Snow.
Yeah, no, we need to call them tomorrow because they need to be caught up on some charges, so. Yeah, I know, us too, and I talked, so the lady who refused to pick up the mail talked to me last week, and she doesn't have the checkbook, and she should have gotten the mail, so she has to pay the bill. Like, well, it's kind of weird how the organization works, because they're kind of, I gotta get into the weeds,
They're
but,
a breakup.
yeah, break off, they only do tridentine acid for those, so it's a little difficult to get a hold of them, because they're not somewhere in Missouri. But no, they're on the call list, and but we'll get that figured out. Otherwise, I think the city can't mow and then just leave their property to have a bill for that.
So we have a motion and a second and discussion. All those in favor of the abatement?
Aye.
Okay.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. And under other items, I have volunteer acknowledgement and two purposes: to recognize people, but as I think of it, even our park board is volunteer, but if somebody volunteers, we should name them at a meeting so they're in our minutes. So say it was planting flowers or whatever, and somebody got hurt and it was a city fault, they would be covered by our insurance. So we're not gonna get all the way there tonight because I only have Sarah Vanderfleet and the Tri-Valley FFA, but they may be back to do some more. I have Dalton Foster and Ron and Judy Pearson. Dalton was over there and swept the sidewalk. He wants to volunteer, so we may have him pick up some stuff outside here. But I wanna have their name down, and then really the Park and Rec Board is all volunteers. And I don't have a complete list of names, but it has to be in our minutes, so by next meeting, we'll have to turn the list in and maybe have,
Hopefully a lot more names.
yeah. So, anyway, it's just to protect us and them. So, number 9, ordinances, resolutions, policy motions, second reading of ordinance 263, an ordinance amending 246. And this is the ordinance of the city of Crooks amending 246, and it's section 4, use of revenue, to be amended as follows. And that is for,
This is just the section number correction, right?
Yep, this is the section.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
There.
moved.
a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Oh, roll call. Okay.
Hold on, back up. Hold on, before the horse here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
second reading of ordinance 264, regulating the discharge and use of dangerous weapons. And an ordinance of the city of Crooks regulating discharge and use of dangerous weapons in the city of Crooks. Is that all I need to read?
Yep, that's all you need to read.
And I believe Jacob helped
I did.
put this together.
Yeah.
So is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I need to amend it to, I need to add a number 4, fireworks in accordance with the city of Crooks ordinances. 205 and 72 are exempted from missile regulation in point 2.
So section 8.4, right? Section 8.4.
You want to add a number 4?
Section
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any discussion on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Oh.
Oh,
No, 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 that's an amendment.
Oh.
That's not the ordinance.
That's an amendment, so we can do,
Yeah, that's,
so we're okay there?
who made the motion though?
Oh, well, do we have a motion on the amendment?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
And any other discussion on the amendment? Okay, all those in favor? Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Now we have a motion and a second on the ordinance, but we need a roll call vote.
Henning,
Aye.
Mars,
Aye.
Richardson,
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
And second reading of ordinance 265, and that's a supplemental appropriations ordinance, and that's, I guess I just said. And that's the money that was given to us for the AEDs. And Tobias needs to keep track of it with an ordinance. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Yep. Henning,
Aye.
Mars,
Aye.
Richardson,
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
All
Okay, ordinance 266, an ordinance of the city of Crooks establishing a fee for the issuance and renewal of liquor licenses within the city of Crooks.
You're done?
That's, okay. First reading of ordinance 267, an ordinance to rezone certain property, and that's the Tri-Valley. So that's the first reading. And resolution 2020-0701, resolution outlining the agreement between the city of Crooks and Benton Township concerning the paving of 257th Street. And that's a resolution, I guess it's pretty straightforward. Patrick wrote it. Basically, the township just wanted to make sure that would be open to them and would carry the standard load limits and be a truck route, which we have truck route signs up on 4th going east and 4th going west, and also coming in. So is there a motion to approve resolution 2020-0701?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
I have some discussion.
Okay.
As a truck route, I don't think that road will hold up in the long term. I think that's probably 10 or even less year solution. It ultimately, I think, has to have another couple, 2 or 3 inches of asphalt on it to survive. So that's probably something we want to consider
Well, it's always been a truck route, and it is going east, and
Yeah.
so,
I just want to point that out, that the roadway section out there isn't necessarily sufficient for truck traffic. And,
with the elevator closed, there really isn't any, but the farmers out that way wanted.
yeah, yep.
So,
It's just a comment, that's all.
okay. So, any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. And a motion to auto supplement West Nile grant funds. So we need a motion.
Yep.
Is there a motion to supplement the West Nile grant funds?
How much funding does it need?
Well, no, we got Chad wrote a grant and he got money from the state, $1,368.
We're approving
Just that they
We're
put it
exceeding
in the
the budget.
budget.
So this is just the bookkeeping.
Oh.
I put it in the budget.
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. And now, executive session pursuant to South Dakota Codified Law 125-2-1. And I guess we'll,
Do a roll call vote on that one at 8:24, who's making the motion?
So moved.
Second.
although, okay, do the roll call.
Yeah. Henning,
Aye.
Mars,
Aye.
Richardson,
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
And I'd like to have Tobias come in.
Social distance, your mask out. What's up?
Oh, you can go use the restroom.
That's not the employee.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
Hey, we'll pick her up, go running. What's her name? Yeah.
Don't leave, Jenny, because I'll need you in here in a minute.
Okay.